Hello, I'm Monica Price and welcome to Cuppa TV. On today's show I have Kieran McLeod, former Big Brother contestant. Also joining me is West Midlands band Little Liam, so stay with me. My first guest today is Kieran McLeod, former Big Brother contestant, former restaurateur, and lots more to tell us. So Kieran, thank you so much for joining me on Cuppa TV.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful to see you, and I have to say we first have to look at your leg. Kieran, what is going on?
Males being males, eh?
Nothing too serious, I hope?
No, just a minor sprain, but I'm here, that's the main thing.
Excellent, so. Lovely that you could make it. Thank you, Kieran.
No
so Kieran, tell us about it. I mean, you had quite an adventure really in the Big Brother house.
Oh yeah. Well.
This year, of course, it's the first one. I think you were evicted after 18 days.
Yep.
But tell us about your experience in the house.
Oh, geez, where do we start?
Yes, I
mean,
know.
well, you know what, to be honest, I didn't regret nothing, to be honest.
Good.
I had a great time, great experience, and anyone that would like to, I'd suggest that go ahead and do it and just enjoy the whole experience.
So how did you get to actually, let's go back a little bit further, how did you get to actually sign up for the house, Kieran? How does that work?
To be honest, like I said, everyone watches the show. Well, I think everyone watches the show, and with that, obviously, I auditioned. Basically what you have to do, you have to send a 90-second clip of yourself.
Yeah.
That's the first stage. And if you get through that, then you go to another audition. And if you get through that stage, then you go for another audition. And if you get through that stage...
Oh, so it's quite an
arduous... Yeah, it's like a 2.5 month period of obviously auditioning. So, but I knew I was already in anyway. So obviously from that, you go see the executives. And if they like you, then... You're in, basically. Yeah.
And then what do they do? I mean, people think Big Brother, and we've had some former Big Brother contestants on the show already, and people do think, you can take your mobile phone and they tell you you can't have this, but actually in real life you can, but you are really self-contained, aren't you?
Yeah, basically, you're a lab rat, basically, and there's nothing you can do apart from, you're just surrounded with people that you don't know from different walks of life, and you either get on with them or you don't get on with them. And it's
the first time you've met those people, is that right?
Yeah, first time.
So it's literally a group of strangers just being thrown in together.
That's exactly what it is. And if you don't like them, you don't like them. If you do like them, you like them. But most people try and get on just for the simple fact, obviously, you've got to live with them. So if you can't do that, then all hell's going to break loose, isn't it?
So,
really?
Kieran, tell us a little bit about it. What happened?
Well, what happened to me?
Yes.
Or what happened to you? Well, to be honest, I was in there. It was a great experience. I got forced. I wouldn't say I got forced into a role. I got put in a position where, well, being the second oldest in the house, I was kind of like, a lot of people listened to what I had to say and they respected what I had to say. I was kind of like the alpha male.
Yes, the father figure, actually.
Father figure, so obviously, so people say, but I didn't want to be forcing it, because I'm a big kid at heart, so I'm always laughing and joking, at the same time, but unfortunately, I got put in that position where it was kind of a good thing, because a lot of people respected what I had to say, so it was good. It's kind of like, did I really want to go there? No, to be put in that position. But, at the same time, I just feel that if I could help people out and advise them and make them see things from a different angle or a different perspective, that's what I did. And it just happened that way. And
was it as you expected it to be?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was mentally prepared before I even went in the house, for the simple fact, because I know the games and the strategies and certain things that they pull. Like, I used to go in the diary room and say to them, look, I know what you guys are doing, because there's certain things that I could see that they were trying to do to try and manipulate people to do and act in certain ways. So I would always try and be one step ahead to see what they were doing. But I never told no one that, but I knew that within myself. Yes.
And when you were there, I mean, who did you form quite a good connection with?
It was Danny, Christian, Chloe, Nick, Sarah, and Sally and Amy.
And are you in contact with any of the
Yeah, Sally and Amy. And but Danny, Christian, and Chloe,
And when you were in the house, you obviously take care of the chores. Everybody has a sort of a rota, don't they?
Yeah.
How did that work?
Oh, well, I was always the first up, to be honest. I mean, everyone's like, why are you always getting up so early? Because the rule was, when the shutters come up, you got to get up.
Right.
But a lot of people didn't want to get up. So I was just the first to get up, because obviously what you have to do is you have to change the batteries. So I was always the one changing the batteries. It was just one of those things, because I get up early anyway. So, I just got up, and then obviously it got to a stage where I said, look, everyone's going to get up and everyone's going to pitch in and help out, because nobody wants to leave a mess. So everyone just got into the routine and everyone just kept on doing it. So that was kind of a great thing, to be honest.
And did you cook?
I cooked. Yes. Harriet cooked. Sarah cooked. The twins cooked, and that was it. And everybody else couldn't cook. So.
And when you're there, I mean, as you say, there's going to be people where you may clash.
Yep.
People that you really get on with. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with that when you're in that sort of situation where you can't actually go anywhere, can you?
Well, this is the thing, you see. I mean, you're going to either deal with it or you can't deal with it. You either, like I said, you're either going to get on with people or you're not going to get on with people. Me personally, I'm the type of person, if I've got an issue or a problem with someone, I'm going to address the situation, where some people feel that obviously they're not going to address the situation, they're going to make it build up. But what they don't understand is when you're in a confined space like that, you got no choice but to deal with it because you can't go anywhere else.
Yes.
So that's exactly what it is. But 9 times out of 10, people will have a rant and a rave, and then afterwards they'll calm down and then they'll sort it out. But it is hard. But it's also a mental thing as well.
And is there anywhere where you can go in the house to get away from the cameras?
No.
Is there anywhere? There's just nowhere.
There's nowhere. There's cameras in the toilets. There's cameras everywhere. You
yeah.
get nowhere. There's cameras everywhere.
So I mean, you know, when you see Big Brother, and any viewers that are watching this that have watched Big Brother,
yeah.
you see people whisper, don't you? I think in the vague attempt that they think that they're not going to pick it up.
Yeah,
yes.
but you're saying they'll pick up everything. So basically, you're wearing a mic, and there's cameras everywhere. So you are documented to everything you say. And you're being seen, everything. You're being watched 24/7, so there's nothing you can do or say that you think you can get away with because it's not going to happen.
So what was the best part of being in the house, Kieran?
You know what? For me, I'm trying the best part.
Was there something that sticks in your mind?
I suppose when Danny had a moment, to be honest, he really did touch me when he actually did something for one of the girls that he got married, not married, but he walked her down the aisle. And it was a very emotional moment for him. And I was like, it kind of like touched me. So I just remember seeing that. I was like, you know what, that's a great thing that he did. So I will always remember that, to be honest.
And what about on the flip side of the coin? What was the worst part of being in there?
When they got rid of me. I mean, really? Yes. Come on. I'm like, come on. I didn't even go out the respectable way you're supposed to go out as well. That's the worst thing.
Tell the viewers, for those who didn't see it, how did you go out?
They did a twist where it was 4 in, 4 out. And obviously they, for some reason, it was dramatic time bomb twist where 4 of us left and 4 new ones came back in. And kind of like, to the build, it was like, it was 4 that were going up for eviction. So no one knew what was happening. But funny you saying that, because I went in the diary room a week before and said, look, the house is getting on too nice, and I know you guys are up to something. And they said to me, all will be revealed. So I was like, okay, never mind. So they're not going to tell me anyway. And then the week later, that's when they did the 4 in, 4 out. So I was like, Jesus. So like when it was the eviction night, and the 4 that were up for nomination, obviously they came and introduced, said, oh yeah, well, there's been a twist. So I was like, oh, here we go. The 4 in, 4 out. And I was like, we had to go out, and it was like a massive chair where it was like spins around, and like fate will be revealed and everything like that. And I was like, Harriet went first. So she went in the machine, and obviously it spins round. Spun around, she didn't come back. I was like, geez. That's when Harry came in. So she went out and Harry came back in. And I was like, oh, here we go. Then Danny went in. He spun around like 10 seconds and then came straight back out. So he was safe. Then Sarah was supposed to go next, but like they paused for a bit. And like, I was like, Sarah was meant to go next because it was Harriet, Danny, Sarah, then me, then Chloe. And then Sarah was meant to go next. And then they skipped out Sarah and came straight to me. And I'm like, well, if it comes straight to me, I knew I was going, if you know what I mean.
Did you think that?
Yeah, I knew I was going, because why are you going to skip out Sarah to come straight to me? So obviously...
So you got in the chair.
Got in the chair, as you do.
Yes.
And I kind of like knew my fate was in their hands. And I was like, you know what? I just spun around and that was it, I was gone. Yeah. And the whole house was just turned up and down, and people were gutted that I left. And I mean, a lot of the public knew I was left as well, but I'm not in control, am I? So.
No. And when you came out, after you spun the chair, you just literally go out.
Yep.
And then,
as you do.
As you do. And then were you straight out into the audience,
yeah,
outside?
we like, usually you have the grand entrance where the doors open and everyone walks down. I didn't even get all that. We're like, I'm like, what happened to that? But obviously we went out some secret door, and then we went through another audience thing, and then that was it. And I was like, okay, fair enough. And we had the interview with lovely Emma, and that was it.
And then how has that experience left you, Kieran?
You know what? I'm not going to lie. It's, like I said, there's no regret tonight. I've enjoyed the whole experience. it's put me on a pedestal where a lot of the nation, the public do know about me, and they do like I'm a likable character. So it's a kind of a great thing. So it's a blessing that I left, not that I left early, but it's a blessing that a lot of people do like me, and there's more work to come.
Yeah. And tell us about what you're going to do. What's the future for you, Kieran?
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's a story. We like a story.
At the same time, obviously, I'm writing my book. My bio's coming.
Okay. Writing a biography.
Yeah. Documentary's coming as well. I can't say too much on the documentary, but
go on.
Wow. The documentary's coming. Let's just say the documentary's coming. It's about me and a couple of others that are rising stars that are coming. So that's another documentary.
Is that an exclusive there for Cuppa TV?
Yeah, that's an exclusive. Yeah,
fantastic.
So that's coming as well. And
Wonderful.
obviously, you know, there's other things in the pipeline, over more reality work and stuff like that. So it's kind of great. I can't complain.
So really, the Big Brother experience has really kind of moved you forward, perhaps a bit quicker than maybe you would have done without having that experience with the television? Most definitely. I mean, at the same time, obviously, the more exposure you have, the more people know about you, and it's kind of like a stepping stone. So, you know, it just depends how you deal with it and what you want to do. Wonderful. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Kieran. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're just going to take a quick break, but come back and join me in just a minute. Welcome back to Cuppa TV. I'm now joined by West Midlands band Little Liam. Guys and girls, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Welcome to Cuppa TV. So do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Liam.
Liam.
I'm Ange.
Jimmy.
Chris. Alan.
And at the back, Alan. Hi. So guys, it's just fantastic to have you on the show. Tell us a little bit about Little Liam and how it all started.
We've been playing probably as this band at the moment for about 9 months. Chris has recently joined us. But
so you're the newie.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But the others, we've been together for about 3 years.
Fantastic. And Ange, for you, only girl in the band. So what's your part? What do you do in the band?
I play keys, play trumpet, and I do backing vocals.
Great, excellent. And again, do you, I mean, I've seen some of you, but it's lovely to see you all together. And when you get together, I mean, what's it like playing together?
Yeah, it's great. It's a great sense of... it's got a lot of family. It's very tight together, so yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's like our ethos. It's kind of like a family.
Yeah.
It is with everyone who comes and sees us as well.
And you're from the West Midlands, all scattered all over, and Worcestershire and Black Country.
Yeah.
So scattered all over. Is it important to you that you keep that sort of flavour of the West Midlands in your band?
I think a lot of great bands have come from the West Midlands.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think in our sound there are a few of them Midlands bands from the past that's definitely part of our sound, like that we've took.
And who do you sort of model yourselves around, or who are your idols that you've looked at?
It's massive differences between the band. I was terrible with music. I didn't really have a great musical upbringing. I was more into football.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, I'm honest. But
sometimes that's the way, though. And you kind of fell into music then.
Yeah,
did
I
you?
fell into some good bands, like Ocean Colour Scene, Oasis, Paul Weller, and the Beatles. Fantastic. So all good music. But these guys have got a greater knowledge than me.
And Alan. Hello. Alan at the back, don't leave you out. So Alan, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with the band.
Well, a good few years ago I went to go watch a band, and Jimmy's band, his old band, was supporting them.
Yeah.
And then I got to know Jim, and I started going around to gyms and having a little jam on a Friday night. And eventually there was a space with Little Liam, so I jumped on board.
We snapped him up.
Did you? So Little Liam, where did the name come from? Is that from you?
That was from me.
Yeah.
I grew up with Ocean Colour Scene, and going around their studio, that's what they used to call me. It's Little Liam, so yeah, it's stuck.
That's a great name. It's stuck. And what sort of music? Just tell us a little bit about the music. I mean, Chris, you and Jimmy, you've been in bands.
There's a big element of folk music in there, rock. I think Lee and Chris bring a bit of rock to the band, and jazz and soul and stuff as well. So there's a big mix.
So it's quite a mixture then, isn't it? Really, and of course you've got the trumpet, which I'm looking forward to hearing. But you know, it is a real mixture as a band. But you seem to gel really well though.
Yeah,
as
I think variety's the spice of life, as they say.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, absolutely. And Chris, you've recently just joined the band.
Yes.
So what did you do before that?
Like music-wise?
Yes.
I kind of did some other bands here and there, just kind of jumping between them. Never really stuck, I guess.
And you're the drummer?
Yes.
Drumming away on the box today, of course. Great that you could do that.
Okay.
But is it? So are you happy, to be in this band? Are you enjoying the sort of music that you're doing with them?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's good fun. It's not like heavy or like unique. It's kind of stuff that not everyone can just listen to. Like old, young, everyone just seems to kind of go, oh yeah, I like that song or that one.
Yeah. And do you do covers or do you write your own songs?
We write our own. We do.
He smiles when he says that.
No, we do. That's what we pride ourselves on. We make our own music, though, but we do throw the odd cover in, and it's each to their own.
Covers are proving very popular, aren't they, at the moment? Lots of big stars, big artists are doing covers as well. But do you think it's important that you write your own?
Yeah.
And do you all take part in that?
We do more now, yeah. A lot of songs we wrote before from Liam writing songs.
But then now it's collective. It's like
for someone who wasn't very musical, he's done very well, isn't he?
I had a good upbringing. I learnt in music shows, so it's pretty amazing. But I think with the songwriting within the last year, we have done it more collective, and it's worked. So
and that's working.
Why swap it?
And then, Angie, how did you get involved with the band?
Well, I met Liam and Jimmy.
Yes.
I was playing in another band and they supported us. And then just started like chatting on Facebook, really, weren't it? And
we stole that.
Yeah,
did they? Happy to be stolen.
Yeah, exactly.
And again, what's it like for you being the only female in the band?
That's a question that comes up quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you take care of them all? Take charge?
No, they take care of me.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely.
They do. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, it's great. It is. Yeah, like Liam says, it's like a family.
Yeah.
So
it seems like a family, and you've got amazing array of instruments that you play, and you've got this beautiful acoustic bass, which we're going to be seeing very shortly. But when you're out on doing gigs, what is it important for you to do your live gigs? Do you enjoy that sort of reacting with the audience?
It's the best part of it, really. Yeah. You can't take it back. It's done. It's that moment.
Yeah.
And it's great, and that's it. It's done. And you get the participation from the crowd, and the buzz and the vibe from them.
Yeah.
So recording's great, but I think live's definitely where it's at.
So tell us what you've been doing recording-wise. What have you done?
We've just completed our album. Well, we completed our album at the end of February.
February this year.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
February this year, which is called We Are One. We've done that at Magic Garden Studios in Wolverhampton, which is fantastic. We're looking forward to it. I think it'll be out end of the year. But we released our first single on the 29th of June. And so that's You Don't Know, which is on iTunes everywhere online and stuff like that. We're looking forward to the album.
Excellent. So again, that was your first album.
Yeah.
First single release.
Yes.
Yes. So it's quite exciting then.
We've got a second single release, so probably end of next month as well.
I think so. Yeah.
We're looking about.
So the momentum's really taken off for the band. Do you feel though, Alan, that it has? Do you feel that? I mean, you've obviously.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
It's just getting busier and busier.
Yeah.
More and more people are coming to see us, which is nice.
That's really good. And you play all over the country, or just at the West Midlands at the moment? Where do you gig?
We do play. We play wherever we get the opportunity. Really.
Yes.
It's hard these days because not a lot of people want to pay for live music, and you have to cover all your expenses and stuff like that. So it's hard. But we try and play as many places as we can. If it works out for us, then we do.
Fantastic. Well, listen, you're going to play something for us today, but I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody first. But thank you so much for joining me. Really a pleasure to meet you. And come back again and see me soon. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching at home. If you'd like to join us on Facebook or Twitter, you can contact us at Big Centre TV. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sailing far away with me, and I will get inside and find the key. Davy Jones is locked up in the sea. You will see it all someday, behind the debris and the clay. And tomorrow I'll be lost. Is that you just don't wait for more, and you hold up your cup to David's lock up. Made me feel deep down that I don't understand what you would go through, but you don't let me know. You made me feel inside like I just want to cry. I would look you in your eye with such surprise. the drugs that you have given me are so, so strong, I can understand your life. I don't understand your life. I don't understand your life. I don't understand your life. And the drugs that you have given me are so, so strong, I can understand your life. Feel the bones beneath your feet when you're song to the beat. And all the dead life underneath, beneath the waves, beneath the sea. You will see it all someday, behind the debris and the clay. And the moral of it all is that you just don't wait for more, and you hold up your cup, the David's lock up. And you hold up your cup, the David's lock up. And the drugs that you have given me are so, so strong, I can understand your life.